Hello everyone. In this video, we will explore the emphasis group from the PowerPoint animation tab. This group of animations will draw attention to a specific element of the slide. If you're not familiar with animation, I suggest watching my video, adding animations, to get familiarized with them before watching this video. So let's get to it. On this presentation, we have few slides about PowerPoint. We will use them as an example to add, edit, and remove animations from the emphasis group. On this first slide, we have a text box and a picture. Let's select the picture, then go to the Animation tab and open the animation bar. The emphasis group are this group in the middle of the bar, and here are the most used. There are three types of animations. The first five can be used for all type of visual elements. The next 8 can be used for any shapes or text boxes, and the ones that are grayed out can be used only for text boxes. Press Escape, then select the text box, and open again the animation bar. Now we have all the animations available. I mentioned during the introduction of the video that the emphasis animations draw attention to a specific element of the slide. This would be very useful when you have several elements and you're talking about only one of them. Let's explore the animations and what they do, but before let's move to slide 2 where we have more visual elements. Select the top text box, open the animation bar, and apply Pulse. The effect options get enabled to additional controls for the animations for text boxes. The animation can be used as one object, all text at once. This one looks very similar to as an object, and then by paragraph that will divide the text box as individual elements and animated them separately. Change to color pulse. This add one option to the effect, defining a color for the pulse, and we have the same options for the text box. Object, all at once, and by paragraph. The next three animations are not recommended for text boxes. Let me show you why before we select a different visual element. Now you see why. The text is not readable using these animations. Select one of the icons from the board and apply the same animations. They look better on this type of visual elements. For the next 8 animations, select the two shapes on the corners of the board and apply some of these animations. Desaturate, darken, transparency. In the case of the transparency, we have more options to change the level of transparency: 25%, 50%, 75%, or 100%. If we move to Object Color, we have the option to decide the color that will change to. Red, for example. Complemented is similar, but the color is predefined. Line color will only change the outline of the shape with the color defined. And fill color is basically the same as object color. Select the text box to the left and we can check all the available for text boxes. Brush color does a sweep from the left to right, and we can change the color on how the animation will work. Font color will fade in the color to the text. Underline, bold flash, bold reveal, and wave. You can modify the length of the wave and the direction by selecting these arrows and moving the small dots. Now we have seen all the different animations available and what they do. Let me show you how to use them in a quick application. I will open All Animation pane and select all the animations and remove them. Select the top text box, apply brush color, and set the color to blue. Then select the text box on the left and apply bold reveal. Change the effect to by paragraph and the duration to 1 second. Select the picture icon and apply a spin. Reduce the duration to 1 second, and now double-click the animation painter and select the other 3 icons. Then select the 2 shapes and the chart, and apply grow and shrink. Change to vertical and larger, and change the duration to 1 second. Finally, let's sync the text with some of the icons. On the panel, extend the arrow to show the individual elements of the text. Select animation 7 and move it between 2 and 3. Select the animation 8 and move it between 4 and 5. Select animation 9 and move it between 6 and 7. Select animation 10 and move it between 8 and 9, and then change the start to start with previous. And finally, select the last 3 and change the start to start with previous. I have a quick audio pre-recorder to sync with this animation. Let's see how it looks like on a slideshow. Microsoft PowerPoint is a powerful and easy to use application that allows you to create professional looking slideshows using pictures, diagrams, videos, and other visual elements. This is just an example on how the emphasis animations can be used. I'll let you practice with the elements on the next slides. I hope you find this video helpful to get you familiarized with PowerPoint. Thank you for watching, and if you like my content, don't forget to follow my page and subscribe to my channel to learn more about this application. I'll see you in the next video.